Hi, my name is Campbell Lovett, Conference Minister of the Michigan Conference of the United Church of Christ, bringing you another in our series of Faith for Thought. Recently, when reading through the history of the Michigan Conference of the United Church of Christ, I found this interesting paragraph. The 1964 annual meeting held at Bethlehem United Church of Christ, Ann Arbor on May 19th is officially recorded as the first annual meeting of the Michigan Conference of the United Church of Christ. The Reverend Fred Hoskins, first co-president of the UCC, gave 3 addresses on the purpose and role of the United Church of Christ. The Honorable George Romney, governor of Michigan, was also present and gave what was described as a powerful address on the relation of religion and the state. Not being one who is advanced in my math, I slowly put it together that this year will be the 50th anniversary annual meeting of the Michigan Conference. With that in mind, I remembered the history in the shaping of the United Church of Christ and how the strongly independent congregational Christian churches, many were afraid of a merger in that they might lose their buildings or their autonomy, and our evangelical and Reformed churches, and how their emphasis on covenant made it quite a shift for them to merge with these independent-minded churches. And so this unique relationship of autonomy and covenant was at the birth of our denomination, the United Church of Christ, and the Michigan Conference living it out here in the great state of Michigan. Well, I thought about this upcoming annual meeting, and I'm very hopeful that we will see that as the beginning of our 50th year celebration. What might our anniversary look like? What are the important things for us to remember and to celebrate? And what are the important visions for us to pursue as we move forward? And so I wanted to share this also from the history of that first meeting in 1964. The position of the Michigan Conference of the UCC on social issues continued to be that of the uniting bodies. This can be seen in the resolutions that were adopted during the first annual meeting. On bearing witness to our faith in civil rights, on a strong civil rights bill, on racial inclusiveness in institutions, on prayer in public schools, on peace and the national economy, and on poverty. It's clear that even 50 years ago, there was a strong sense of the need for social resolutions and the church being engaged and involved on the public square. That need has continued and has been evidenced in our resolutions ever since. So I'm hopeful that we may consider some new resolutions on not only how we might be involved in the revitalization of the church, but also how we will be engaged in the social and moral issues of our time. I hope that you too will join me in observing the 50th anniversary of the Michigan Conference as we think together about appropriate ways to do that and to celebrate our unity in our diversity. Thank you, and God bless.